What's going on, my Habibis? It's your boy Eli, and today I got a video I'm low-key kinda scared to have online because honestly I don't know what the fluck is gonna happen within the next few days or weeks of me posting this. It could totally backfire, but to tell you guys what's going on, a prankster vlogger by the name of Roman Atwood, who has with combined channels over 18 million subscribers, he made a Kickstarter asking his fans to raise $50,000 to help with releasing his new board game, War Pieces, and I think that's not fucking cool. Before this video begins, I really want to say that I actually like Roman Atwood and have been subscribed since he basically rise to fame with Vitaly and FouseyTube a few years ago, and I'm not making this video to demolish his existence and burn his channel to the ground. I mean well, and I do support Roman by watching his content all the time, and I'm actually really excited that Roman is making a board game that is essentially the table version of Angry Birds. That's fucking awesome, okay? And honestly, I think that's an amazing idea, and because I support his enthusiasm and his YouTube, it is for that reason that his latest actions kind of rub me the wrong way. If you know what I mean. But no, okay, stupid joke. But anyways, I'm going to explain why. So if you enjoyed this video, smash the like harder than you smashed your crush, and let's get right into it. In a recent livestream, Roman explained that the Kickstarter isn't funding the game, but you're actually buying it, and that each new tier of challenges listed on the Kickstarter is made for fun and to release more stuff in the game.
Guys, I'm really just trying to clarify this for you and help you understand that this is a fun way to release this game.
War and Pieces.
War and Pieces. The fun family game of skill, building, and destruction.
Fun way.
Well, he kind of contradicts himself because he later says in the clip that the game is really expensive to make and that the more money they raise, the more they can add, which means more product creation and funds required. Which I can understand 100% that this is no cheap game. I mean, the shipping alone, which he mentions, must be insanely high. Just think about the last time you tried mailing something with even a little bit of weight. It's not always cheap, and with a board game with so many components soon to be added, it's definitely no- I just farted. It's definitely no surprise that this game will cost oh my god, I'm about to cut that. It's no surprise that this game will cost a ton of money to manufacture. But before we get into that, which actually we won't, but before I go more in depth of why I think making a Kickstarter is the wrong move, I'm still laughing about that part, I'm so stupid. Let me first actually show off how much YouTubers make with proof. I'm actually going to show you guys real pictures of how much I make as a small YouTuber, and then I'm going to basically explain what we can deduce from my figures if we translate them to Roman Atwood's figures. This is going to help us get an understanding right off the bat of just how much money Roman Atwood is really dealing with, okay? In this first picture here, you're looking at stats from my most successful monetized video. Yep, that's right, I've made about 84 bucks since September 2013. Pretty sad, right? But the trend on YouTube is that every 1,000 views is roughly $1. It all depends on how much the ads that are being played cost and return, but this is generally speaking a true statement. On 77,000 views, I made $84, so the odds are slightly higher than $1 per 1,000 on this video in particular. Let's look at my next video that's smaller. It only got 1,809 views, and I made a grand total of, $2.68, which is again pretty close to $1 per 1,000. In fact, here too it's slightly higher than $1 per 1,000 views. Now, let's check his latest vlog in which he talks about the release of the board game. In this picture, you can see I'm using a tool called vidIQ, which by the way guys is fucking phenomenal. I highly recommend it. But anyways, it's a good stat tracking tool that shows lots of useful things, and here we can see that on 1.6 million views, I know for a fact he made a minimum of $1,600. But we know YouTube will pay out most likely slightly higher than $1, and that this figure shown here is very well possible. In fact, it could even be higher considering the fact that Roman is in a network and they have a higher pay cut than YouTube does individually, meaning the number is very realistic for Roman and could even be higher than that. Now, ready to have your mind blown? Roman is quite arguably the biggest vlogger on YouTube, so let's look at how many views Roman has had in the last 30 days. Again, only the last 30 days, and this is on his vlog channel, okay? Keep that in mind with the knowledge I gave you. Bam! Here's the picture. Roman's vlog channel got about 141 million fucking views in the last 30 days, meaning at minimum, in 30 days, he made at least $141,000. And again, it's most likely higher than that since he most likely gets paid a nicer cut from his network, meaning this number could very easily be about double. But we'll go with the minimum for argument's sake, okay? And don't worry, I haven't forgotten about the board game rant, but I need to show you guys this before I discuss why the Kickstarter pissed me off and what I think he should have done instead. So let's take a look at Roman's main channel, his prank channel. In this picture, you can see that he has 14 million views in the last 30 days, which is normal. He uploads far less on that per month. But with my minimum payout of $1 per thousand, that channel in 30 days made minimum $14,000. But wait, it gets even fucking better. If you check Roman's vlog channel and you combine his total views, so 2.3 billion views on his vlog channel and 1.3 billion on his main, that's 3.4 billion views combined. Meaning, yup, you already know, but you fucking guessed it, he's made at fucking minimum $3.4 million, okay, since he's ever started YouTubing. But it gets fucking better, dude. Okay, so quick tangent, I just want to say I honestly respect the fact that he has gotten to where he is today. Again, I really enjoy Roman, and his smile is a true smile. He is a really fun, loving guy, a cool dad who is set for life. I mean, the guy is seriously set. He's been known to buy cool shit for his family and himself. The guy got some custom Ferraris delivered, he bought a GTR, he bought his dad a Corvette, he bought a massive house, and all that is honestly pretty motivating because, you know, I too want to succeed one day like him, you know? We all want to make it to where we are no longer worried about money and more worried about our health and our family and friends. But he has recently been on tour, and I don't even know all the ticket prices, but I know that basically the regular ticket, if I'm not mistaken, and correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong so I can annotate it, but it's $50 minimum for a basic seat. You can then pay more for a meet and greet and VIP section and other goodies. Couple that with 15 different locations and tons of people paying that. There's a lot of money going to the production team, and of course, of which he'll end up reaping a large amount. And that sum I can't calculate, guys, sorry. But all this info has led me to the following point, his Kickstarter. At this moment, when I'm writing this, it's 2:47 a.m. in Virginia, USA, and this screen shows how much he raised in his first day releasing the project. He's already at $71,000, and by the time you're watching this video, it's probably gone up several thousand more, and the Kickstarter is staying up for another 29 days. Okay, so why would he make a Kickstarter and say it's a fun way of releasing the game, yet claims over and over in his live stream that basically you're buying the game and paying for shipping, etc. Which, yes, does explain the high price, but dude, you're getting kids and parents to shell out up to $200 for the highest reward tier for a board game, dude. $200, and you get your name written on every box before it gets produced and mass released to the public. I'm assuming there's going to be lots of pledges, meaning he's going to have to use a tiny font to have everyone's name written, thus making you feel far less important once it's all said and done. When your name is next to hundreds more on that box, your name might be so long he might not even write it all the way, because it'll most likely eat up sections made for the artwork and whatnot.
But Eli, why is it pissing you off though? We're buying the game, it's our money. I do what I want. If I want to pay up to $200 for a board game version of Angry Birds, then I will.
Well, yeah, you can, and that's great and all, but since he doesn't exactly need all the funds to produce the game, my suggestion is simply, why not make a vlog? Like, you know, if we get this vlog to X million views and X million likes, we'll unlock X reward. And if you can make the vlog then hit this amount of views and this amount of likes, then we'll release this new reward, and so on. And therefore engaging viewers on his YouTube channel, where he'll get more views, more money, and more support in a fun and harmless manner. That's just one solution, and I'm sure there's tons of other ways that they could do this. But keep in mind, he has a movie coming out in April of 2017 on DVD, Blu-ray, digital download, and theaters. And there again, he's going to make back a lot of money that he's invested alongside his other YouTubers. And just think back to how much he has made in 30 days, right? And think about the next 29 days of this Kickstarter, and then the next 30 days of his vlogs and channels, and the next 30 days, and so on, and so on. So I guess in conclusion, I just wanted to say that it's not about the fact that he has a lot of money. It's the pretext of charging his young audience so much money for his board game, and the parents, of course, who have to be convinced enough to buy this. But he said himself it's expensive, and I understand he has to at some point sell the product. But with all those figures and things going on in his life, there was no real reason to try and raise $50,000 when he is making a lot fucking more, and could have released the game in a much more fun and engaging manner. Roman, if you watch this, I really enjoy your content, but I just think some things could have been done better. That's all, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment and some feedback on what you think about all this, and if you subscribe, comment below, Eli, I fucking subscribed, bro. And I'll make sure to comment back to you and say hello and welcome you to my awesome Habibi squad. I do live streams, comedy entertainment, and post whatever the hell I want, and honestly, it's been a real blast. So don't take this video over seriously, and with that being said, I'll see you Habibis later. Peace.